1, 2, 1, 2, 3. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Happy holidays and Merry Christmas to you. That's right. We'll haul out the holly, put up the tree before my spirit falls again, and fill up the stocking. I may be rushing things, but deck the halls again now. For we need a little Christmas right this very minute. Candles in the window, carols at this minute. Yes, we need a little Christmas right this very minute. It hasn't snowed a single flurry. Santa dear, we're on a hurry. So climb down the chimney, put up the brightest string of lights I've ever seen, and slice up the fruitcake. It's time we hung some tinsel on that evergreen bough. Yes, it is. For I've grown a little leaner, grown a little colder, grown a little sadder, grown a little older, and I need a little angel sitting on my shoulder. I need a little Christmas now. Hey, now we need a little music Need a little laughter, need a little singing, ringing through the rafter, and I need a little snappy, happy ever after. We need a little Christmas now. How about that, folks? Hope you enjoyed that. My name's Joe Gransden, and this is my band. I got the whole 16-piece orchestra with me. Say hello, fellas.
Hello, fellas.
See if you remember this one. 2, 1, 2, 3. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look at the 5 and 10, glistening once again with candy canes and silver lanes aglow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. There's toys in every store, but the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door. A pair of hop-along boots and a pistol that shoots is the wish of Bonnie and Ben. Dolls that will talk and will go for a walk is the hope of Janice and Jen. And Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Now everywhere that you go, there's a tree in the Grand Hotel and one in the park as well. The sturdy kind that doesn't mind the snow. Oh, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start, and the thing that will make them ring is the carol that you sing right within your heart. Ladies and gentlemen, our good friend on the piano, Dr. Jeff Hayden. Yeah, Jeff. A pair of hop-along boots and a pistol that shoots is the wish of Bonnie and Ben. Dolls that will talk and will go for a walk is the hope of Janice and Jen. And Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Now everywhere that you go, there's a tree in the Grand Hotel, there's one in the park as well. The sturdy kind that doesn't mind the snow. Oh, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. And soon the bells will start, and the thing that will make them ring is the carol that you sing right within your heart, right within your That's one of my favorite Christmas songs. We have a gentleman in the band that writes a lot of the arrangements for the band. Actually, there's 3 or 4 people in this particular band that write a lot of arrangements for us so that we have a fresh sound on everything that we do. One of the guys is named Mike Walton, and I don't know if you can get the camera over here, Rob, but he's sitting right over here. He's a great jazz tenor player here in Atlanta. You're going to hear him a little bit later. But he arranged this song for us not too long ago. This was something that I used to do with my friend Francine Reed, who couldn't be on this particular show tonight, but we love her and miss her. But this is something Dean Martin made famous. It's called A Marshmallow World, arranged by Mike Walton. I like the way that sounds. Well, it's a marshmallow world in the winter when the snow comes to cover the ground. Well, it's time for play. I tell you, it's a whipped cream day. Well, I wait for it the whole year round. Those are marshmallow clouds being friendly in the arms of the evergreen tree. And the sun is red, just like a pumpkin red. It's shining so your nose won't freeze. Oh, the world is a snowball, see how it goes. That's how it goes whenever it snows. The world is your snowball, just for a song. Get out and roll it along. Well, it's a yummy world made for sweethearts. Take a walk with your favorite girl. It's a sugar date. What if spring is late? In winter, it's a marshmallow world. Look out now. That's my band, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, the world is your snowball, see how it grows. That's how it goes whenever it snows. The world is your snowball, just for a song. Get out and roll it along. It's a yummy world made for sweethearts. Take a walk with your favorite girl. It's a sugar date. What if spring is late? In winter, it's a marshmallow world. In winter, it's a marshmallow Bells will be ringing, the glad news. But what a Christmas to have the blues. My baby's gone, and I have no friend to wish me greetings once again. Choirs will be singing Silent Night, Christmas carols by candlelight. Won't you please come home for Christmas? Please come home for Christmas. If not for Christmas, then by New Year's night. Friends and relations send salutations as sure as the stars shine above. But this is Christmas, oh, it's Christmas, my dear. It's the time of year to be with the one you love. So won't you tell me that you never roam? Christmas and New Year will find you home. There'll be no sorrow, there'll be no grief or pain, and I'll be happy, baby, I'll be happy once again. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Otts on the alto saxophone. friends and relations send salutations as sure as the stars shine above. But this is Christmas, oh, Christmas, my dear. It's the time of year to be with the one you love. So won't you tell me that you'll never roam? Christmas and New Year's will find you home. There'll be no sorrow, no pain, and I'll be happy. Yes, I'll be happy, and I'll be happy again. That's our good friend Chris Otts on the alto saxophone solo. Wasn't he fantastic? Yeah, Chris. And that arrangement was written for us by a good friend of mine named Jeff Jarvis, who's out in California. He's out in L.A. teaching out there at the University of Long Beach. And he was one of my trumpet teachers when I was growing up and one of my favorite people. He wrote that for us for our Christmas record. The Christmas record is called The Christmas Song. And another tune that we put on that record, I call them record CDs. I don't know what they are anymore. But this next song was arranged by the guy that really gave this band the sound that it has. He wrote everything for us in the beginning. I think he's written over 100 charts for this band. He plays lead trombone. His name is Wes Vonderberg. Wes, could you stand up?
All right.
We put him way in the back there, but he's the best, and he wrote this arrangement for us. It's really fun. It's got a ton of lyrics. It's one of those Christmas songs that every holiday comes around and we go out and play gigs. I forget the words to this one, so I'm going to cross my fingers and hope I get this one done. But this is Wes Vonderberg's arrangement of It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year. Wish me luck, folks. It's the most wonderful time of the year, with the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the happiest season of all, with those holiday greetings and gay happy meetings when friends come to call. It's the happiest season of all. There'll be parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting, and caroling out in the snow. There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be much mistletoeing, hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Hey, I think that sounds pretty good, but Wes put a little tag on this song that really cooks, kind of like the Buddy Rich Band. Let's try it. You ready, fellas? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, go. Look out now. It's the most wonderful time of the year, with all the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer. Well, it's the most wonderful time of the year, and it's the happiest season of all, with all those holiday greetings and those gay happy meetings when friends come to call. It's the happiest season of all. There'll be parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting, and caroling way out in the snow. There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago. Well, it's the most wonderful time of the year. How there'll be much mistletoeing and those hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near. Well, it's the most wonderful time. It's the most wonderful time. It's the most wonderful time of the year. You recognize that song, ladies and gentlemen? That's Linus and Lucy from A Charlie Brown Christmas, and that featured our one and only piano player, Dr. Jeff and Hayden. There's only one Jeff Hayden right here. Dr. Jeff Hayden. How about it for Dr. Jeff Hayden? And the great Tim O'Quinn back there on the bass.
All right.
Fantastic. And this guy right here, man, he could play. That's Larry Wilson on the drums.
Yeah.
And, of course, our very own John Sanford on the tenor saxophone. Yes, yes, yes. From Coney Island to the Sunset Strip, somebody's gonna make a happy trip tonight while the moon is bright. Now he's gonna have a bag of crazy toys to give the cronies of the girls and boys. So big, Santa Claus comes on big. He'll come a-calling when the snows the most, when all you cats are sleeping warm as toast, and you're gonna flip when old Saint Nick takes a lick on a peppermint stick. He'll come a-flying from a higher place, he'll fill the stocking by the fireplace. So you'll have a Yule that's cool. Check out the trombone section. My good friend Dr. Gordon Vernick on the trumpet back there, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that's right. You can clap for him at home. You can clap for him at home. Here we go. From Coney Island to the Sunset Strip, somebody's gonna make a happy trip tonight while the moon is bright. He's gonna have a bag of crazy toys to give the cronies of the girls and boys. So big, Santa Claus comes on big. He'll come a-calling when the snow's the most, when all you cats are sleeping warm as toast, and you're gonna flip when old Saint Nick takes a lick on a peppermint stick. He'll come a-flying from a higher place and fill the stocking by the fireplace. So you have a Yule that's cool. You'll have a you that's cool. Man, we hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. We're having a great time up here, and this is really fantastic. And we wanted to just very nicely ask you, if you don't mind, throwing a little tip at the band. I know that the PayPal and links should be on your screen there. So anything you could throw at us, man, would be really fantastic. And I want to let you know that we're performing tonight at one of the most amazing jazz clubs in the history of the Atlanta jazz scene. We're at a place called Cafe 290. Anything you give tonight is gonna go to help these guys get their families going for Christmas and get their kids all kinds of gifts and all that. And we're also gonna make sure that we throw a big chunk of money the way of Johnny Scatina for his club, Cafe 290, because this place needs to survive. And this is one of the few places in Atlanta that can house a band this size. I mean, right now we're spread out more than we used to be. We used to just fit up in that one little corner back there, and this would all be filled with tables and customers. Man, it was great. It was a lot of fun. So anyway, like I said, you'll meet Johnny in a little bit, but we really are having a good time. We can't thank you enough for tuning in. We got a lot more music for you. We're going to go back to another Jeff Jarvis arrangement now. This is something called Silver Bells. I know you know this one, so please sing along at home. Sing nice and loud. Maybe somehow we can feel the vibe from you. City sidewalks, busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday style. In the air, there's a feeling of Christmas. Children laughing, people passing, meeting smile after smile. And on every street corner, you'll hear silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Ring-a-ling, hear them ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day. Strings of streetlights, even stoplights, blink of bright red and green as the shoppers rush home with their treasures. Can't you hear the snow crunch, see the kids bunch? This is Santa's big scene, and above all this bustle, you'll hear silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Ring-a-ling, baby, can't you hear them ring? Soon it will be Christmas Day. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to break it down to a small group for this next song. We're going to feature the great tenor saxophone player Mike Walton on a beautiful rendition of Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. That's the great Mike Walton, ladies and gentlemen, and joining him was wonderful Dr. Jeff Hayden on piano, Tim O'Quinn on the bass, and Larry Wilson on the drums. Here's something that was arranged for us by Jim Basile. This is called Nature Boy, and it's going to feature my trumpet teacher when I went to Georgia State University. His name is Dr. Gordon Verna. He's sitting back there. You can see him. He's got the mohawk. He looks like he's about 22 years old, and he's one of my favorite people. So hope you enjoy Nature Boy, arranged by Jim Basile. Well, there was a boy, a very strange, enchanted boy. They say he wandered very far, over land and sea. A little shy and so sad of eye, but very wise was he. And then one day, one magic day, he passed my way. And while we spoke of many things, fools and kings, this he said to me: the greatest thing that you can ever learn is just to love and be loved in return. Let me hear you now. And then one day, one magic day, he passed my way. And while we spoke of many things, fools and kings, this he said to me: the greatest thing that you will ever learn is just to love and be loved in return. Oh, you know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? You know his name, folks. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glowed. All of the other reindeer, they used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, well, you'll go down in history. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Hey, then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. Boy, that's swinging, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, would you like to meet the band? I'd like to introduce the band to you. Just everybody real quick so you get an idea who you're listening to. Mike Walton on tenor saxophone. Chris Otts on lead alto saxophone. And you just heard his great solo on that last song. This is John Sanford on tenor saxophone. Behind John, we have a young man, new guy on the jazz scene here. Just graduated from college not too long ago, right? And he's killing it on the scene. How about it for Haniel Mastriani-Levy right here on alto saxophone? Good to have him on board with us. The wonderful Marla Feeney on baritone saxophone back there. We love Marla. And on bass trombone, the incredible Lee Watts. How about it for our friend Mark Williamson on trombone? Back there with the Santa hat, the great Tom Gibson. And, of course, our lead trombone player and our arranger, Wes Vonderberg. And let me get out of the way and come over to this shot over here. And way in the back there on lead trumpet, played with everybody on the planet, and we're happy to have him with us tonight. Chip Krotz, how about it for Chip Krotz? Next to him, my good friend, the great Kevin Lyons. How about it for Kevin Lyons? And then you just heard him play a few minutes ago. This is my teacher when I went to Georgia State. That's Dr. Gordon Vernick. Next to Gordon, playing third trumpet, is Ryan Mosier. How about it for Ryan Mosier? Larry Wilson on the drums, the great Larry Wilson. Tim O'Quinn playing that great solo on Rudolph on the bass. And, of course, Dr. Jeff Hayden on the piano. That is my big band, and these are some of my favorite people on the planet. Like I said earlier in the show, we put this together 11 years ago, and we've had a nice run so far. It's been great. We got 2 or 3 records out, 2 or 3 CDs out with the full big band. One of them is our most recent holiday CD called The Christmas Song, and you can get that at all the different streaming places and iTunes and Pandora and all that stuff. So we hope you'll check that out if you like our music. And please, please don't forget, if you like what you hear, throw a little something in the tip jar for the band and for this wonderful club, Cafe 290. We're going to keep the music rolling. This is another one that the great Jeff Jarvis arranged for us. This is called This Christmas. The mistletoe, I'm gonna get to know you better this Christmas. And as we trim the tree, how much fun it's gonna be together this Christmas. The fireside is blazing bright, and we're caroling all through the night. And this Christmas, it will be a really special Christmas for you and me. Presents and cards are here. My world is filled with cheer and you. And as I look around, your eyes outshine the town. Yes, they do. Well, that fireside is blazing bright, and we're caroling through the night. Well, this Christmas, it will be a very special Christmas for me. Presents and cards are here. My world is filled with cheer and you. And as I look around, your eyes outshine the town. Yes, they do. Well, the fireside is blazing bright, and we are caroling all through the night. And this Christmas will be a really special Christmas for you and me. Oh, yes, it will. Here's the title track from our new Christmas CD. This is called The Christmas Song. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows some tequila and mistletoe can help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way, and he's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. That's such a beautiful song. Folks, I mentioned earlier how much we care for Johnny Scatina, and he is the owner of this jazz club, and this place is an iconic club in the Southeast, and if it wasn't for Johnny and this club, we wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have a big band. We wouldn't have a home base. We love him, do our best to make sure this club survives, and musicians like ourselves and the younger musicians, the younger generation coming up, have a place to play here in Atlanta, Georgia. So thank you so much for your support. Hey, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. Since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. It doesn't show signs of stopping, so I brought some corn for popping. The lights I turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I'll hate going out in the storm. But if you'll only hold me tight, then all the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, my dear, we are still goodbying. As long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Finally kiss goodnight, how I'll hate going out in the storm. But if you only hold me tight, well then all the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, my dear, we're still goodbying. As long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Let it snow. Folks, we've enjoyed performing for you tonight. We hope you had a good time, and we hope we put you in the Christmas spirit. We'd like to finish up with an arrangement done for us by Wes Vonderberg that we feature on our new holiday CD. And I think this is one of the finest big band arrangements that's been written in a long time. This thing really cooks. It's going to feature John Sanford on the tenor saxophone. I think I'm going to play a little trumpet solo on this one. And, of course, the great Larry Wilson on the drums. This is a lot of fun to play. And thank you again for tuning in with us. And we hope you have a very safe holiday. Please, if you can throw a little tip towards the band, I know everybody would appreciate it. Take care. We'll see you soon. It's the best time of the year. I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of cheer. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and when you walk down the street, better say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet. Oh, the mistletoe hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you, kiss her once for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and in case you didn't hear, oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year. Christmas, it's the best time of the year. I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of cheer. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and when you walk down the street, better say hello to all the friends you know, everyone you meet. Oh, the mistletoe hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you, kiss her once for me. Christmas, and in case you didn't hear, oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year. Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Merry Christmas to everybody. I'll see you soon. Take care.